Hi guys, it's Grizzly from Honest Gaming. I'm going to talk about Fao Fortress today in Battlefield 1. Fao Fortress was a key flashpoint in World War 1. It was a defensive point to the Persian Gulf Coast, so British had quite a lot of oil facilities in the area, so it was crucial for the British war effort to secure this fortress and thus secure their oil facilities in the area. I'm just going to give a brief overview of the Fao Fortress map in Battlefield 1, covering the three main points, which is E and F, which I've called kind of the fortress, D, which is the high ground, and B and C, which is the village. Let's get into it. So the fortress itself is located around points E and F. The fortress can lead to amazing sniping positions because the fortress is positioned slightly elevated, so you do have a pretty good view of the rest of the map. There's also some bits where you can make yourself a smaller target, like some small slits in the castle walls, for example. So it'd be my recommendation for anybody who wants to do a bit of sniping to get up in there and test it out. Also, the position is really defensible, so once you capture and hold that position, everything else seems to fall into place. It's an excellent position to try and strike at the rest of the points from. So yeah, I definitely recommend, as soon as the round starts, getting some people over to E and F just to capture those fortress and hold that from the enemy team. Next, we have the high ground, which is located at point D. Point D is an artillery nest positioned at the top of the hill and surrounded by other smaller rolling hills. Overall, this area can make for some really good sniping spots when lines of sight are quite clear. However, there are bumps, hills, rocks, things like that to make more shorter ranged infantry tactics viable. You may have issues trying to approach this hill with shorter to medium range weapons just because of the sheer amount of snipers that will probably be located up here, but if you manage to sneak around, you'll probably find a party of snipers just sitting there, so you can get some nice melee kills, some nice headshots there. So overall, this position is pretty defendable if you have the right combination of long and range and medium range infantry, and it makes for an excellent place to strike out at A, B, C positions. Next, at point B and C, we have the village. The village is kind of your typical battlefield close quarters combat, so you've got some buildings there, all destructible. On a couple of occasions I was sitting in a building, just came down around me, and then there was pretty much no more village. But yeah, it's just your kind of typical close quarter combat there, so it is a key position though to hold B and C, as it is centrally located to the rest of the points. So again, a really good point to capture if you've got the fortress or the high ground already secure, just move on down into the village, get that, and then the enemy have only got their respawn points left. Tactics for taking this position, probably a mix of long range sitting at D or E and F, providing cover, and then the short range getting right in there. Sometimes you can actually get a boat to go down there, blitzkrieg kind of tactic to jump into B and C. Right, now onto some gameplay. I'm going to show off each position kind of in terms of the actual game. Okay, so as you can see, we're just inside the fortress now. There's point F right in the centre there of the star fort. If we just run over here, get up this ladder. Okay, so these are one of the positions that I was on about, where you make yourself quite a small target, so these slits in the castle town. As you can see, you've got a great view of the people down there. I mean, if I was a better shot, I probably would have killed them. This guy had stopped getting in front of me. There we go. Okay, so I'll probably have to get one of these guys now. Him. Let's try and get the kill here.
We are losing objective Freddy.
Beautiful. Right, you've got a perfect view from up here, and somebody who's better at shooting than me probably would have killed him. Okay, as you can see here, this is the village, point C we're at now. There's just houses here, some of them have been destroyed. Live off the horse. This is quite funny because I flail around a little bit, but I still managed to actually get the kill on the guy. Yeah, it's just some buildings down here, so close quarters stuff, as you can see there. I actually managed to find quite a nice spot on top of this roof here, which I get quite a few kills from, except this guy here. Can't hit this guy for anything. Don't know why, shooting right at him. get the suppression though, which is good. Get a couple of nice kills here, yeah. Street. Oh, yeah, take it. Okay, you can see us now going up the hill towards D. There's quite a lot of these hills around, quite rocky, lots of places to kind of hide and jump out. I think, yeah, D's in enemy hands at this time, so we've got to be a bit careful. As you can see, there's enemies all up there. Managed to hit one. Don't think I managed to get the kill on him, but let's see if we can get in a little bit closer and get the kill. Almost. Right, nice. Got him. So here is the artillery position I was talking of before. There it is over there in the centre where the flag is. As you can see, there's a horse there. It is quite open up here, so watch out for cavalry because they can actually get you quite quickly without you realising. They can close the gap very quickly, obviously, because they're on a horse. It's pretty quick. Yeah, I think we actually end up taking this flag in a sec. As you can see, there's a lot of this going for D. We all kind of swooped round the back and attacked it from the back, which was definitely the best way to do it than approaching up from the hill.
We have lost objective.
Nice need that. And we get the capture. There we go. Okay, that's it for my analysis of Fao Fortress. Stay tuned for Amiens. That's going to come up next. This is Grizzly from Honest Gaming signing off. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more Battlefield videos coming up soon.